Alright, y'all just coming in here after your dominant performance. Alright, y'all can just come in here, go ask some questions. How y'all feel right now on this Friday? Okay. There we go. Alright. So, Coach Cold. How are you guys doing this right now? You guys are currently like 2-0 because guess what? Last week, your basketball team upsetted one of the best teams, the Fire Bros, and now this week, you guys shut out another team, or not shut out because y'all like literally like destroyed them 8-1 in baseball, the Danger Boys. So how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling? Tell us about it. So one thing I gotta say is that we played really, really, really good tonight. Like it was a crazy performance from start to finish for us because we made like some upgrades like our off season. We extended our boys contract because we knew that we wanted to pay them more because they wanted to get their money up. They want to get paid because you got to make that cheese, got to make that money, got to make that grand because everything because we are literally setting traps for all the teams in the league because we set a trap last week against the Fire Bros, and now this week on a Friday we set a trap for the Danger Boys because we be setting traps. We be like we were just going crazy because we like my man Chris Dirk hit 2 home runs against this team. I mean, I don't know what happened to these guys. I mean, but they still been in because they've been in the league longer than us because they've been in the league since 2024. We've been in this league for like last year because in 2024 they were 9-1 and last year they were 3-7 and now man are the Danger Boys low-key having like a rough start because we literally like destroyed them like 8-1 like our boys was putting up the numbers up. Like it was like extremely crazy. Like you had to like call off the game to embarrass it, like to call it a mercy rule because it was getting that bad out there for them. But we got the W and we are cold. On the pitching, what? We're not cold. We're cold on our hitting and stuff, and we set traps on our pitching and catching. Alright, Ethan Freeman. I guess it could be your turn for you to answer some questions. So how are you pitching this good at an extremely young age? Well, all I need to say is that um I've been pitching for this team for like 2 years now because I joined the BWS last year because I pitched for this team for the first time. Like I became the starting role for this team because I started like pitching for baseball since I was like 9 years old, and now I'm like 23, and like now I'm at a young age, and I have like a lot of like teammates that help me pitch and throw all that type of stuff because they want me to get good at pitching and throwing the ball because I be throwing curveballs, fastballs, sliders, splitters, all that type of stuff. So I just want to throw whatever ball I want to throw because I'm like younger than the Danger Boys pitcher Jamie Scott because he's like the same age as his twin Tyrone Scott from the DC Fighters, the center. So I'm like having a better arm strength than him at a really young age for me. Like I have a shot to become like the future. I mean, I almost forgot that last year, like when we were playing the Danger Boy or the Drum Squad, if I remember in baseball, like last year in week 10, like I had like 25 strikeouts. Like it's crazy, and it was like a rainy game, and I was like, it was like the extra innings, like 15 innings, and like it was insane. Now, like tonight, I had like 12 strikeouts and just striking out their hitters all night long. So that's all I have to say for my talent, pitching, and all that type of stuff. All right, we got one more, and it's Mario Chance. So Mario, how did you feel about your team's pitching, like your leadership today? Well, um, I had to say that our hitting was pretty good and it was smooth and it wasn't out of like line. It was like really good because we were hitting the ball straight into the stands for our fans for our home opener because we had to not disappoint because we low key want to become the best team in the league like now because we are just stopping like all the other teams like from trying to win the championship because we trying to become champions ourselves because we've been hitting and practicing all that type of stuff. My man Chris Dirk hit 2 home runs against them boys tonight, and guess what? I also hit a home run tonight because you know that we are destined. We are destined. We are destined to win it all because we can feel it in our bones that we need to win it all because the Trappers can become a dynasty. We can become a dynasty. We can become an unstoppable team for the next 10, 15 to 20 years. And our fans will love it. Our boss will love it. Everybody, because we know we are built for championships like this. That's what I have to say. Alrighty, thank you for joining us tonight and answering some questions. And you guys got hockey next week? Yeah, we got hockey next week, so these boys can stay home and rest their bodies. All right, see ya, trappers. Hey, go trappers. Facts, go trappers.